Well, welcome to the Razorbackers little channel. This is the first video. I'm not very photogenic, so I just focus this on my bird feeder out there. Not too interested, kind of late in the day. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this birth certificate thing and the banker bailout concerning Obama and Bernanke and all that bunch of criminals. Well, anyway, I got thinking about it here the other day. I remember one time, a long time ago, I ran for political office and had to, produce my birth certificate and all that kind of thing. And even though when I went and got registered, the gal that was over there doing the registering, she knew me for, God, I don't know, 35, 40 years, a long time, since I was a little old kid. But anyway, I had to jump through the hoops and prove, who I was, even though she knew who I was. Anyhow, I got a friend of mine that lives up in Champaign, Illinois, and he's ran for political office up there, in that county or whatever they call it. And in fact, I think he's been on the city council up there at least once or twice. Anyhow, we got talking about it, and he had to produce his too. And I don't know what the deal is with Obama, why, how in the world he ran for whatever it was he was up there in Illinois for, congressman or senator or whatever it was. He ran for it, never had somebody somewhere, it seemed like, would have seen his birth certificate and have it on record somewhere. But that doesn't seem to be the case. But anyway, what I was going to say is this: we need to really pay attention this next election in 2012. Because I have a funny feeling of what this whole banker thing has been. As we all know, I think it's been pretty well planned and manipulated. Could be way wrong on this, but I don't think I am. But anyway, I think that come somewhere at the beginning of 2012 or tail end of this year, 2011, the financial system, it's going to get pretty well straightened out, and Obama's going to look like a big hero and all this and that, and yada, yada, yada. Everybody's just going to be tickled to death and he's going to be their savior, and he's probably going to get reelected again. But the thing of it is, if he does run again, this birth certificate thing is going to fly up and it's going to hit him right square in the ass again if he ain't careful, which I think he already knows that. He couldn't be stupid and be where he's at. You got to give him credit for that. But anyhow, I think somewhere, and they're notorious about this, the Senate and Congress, whatever, when they pass these bills, they always tie up some little clause in there about something totally unrelated, buried way down in it, because chances are there's so many bills that goes on up there that nobody ever, they don't read all of it. They just kind of skim through it and say, well, that sounds pretty good, and hell, they vote on it. But anyway, I think they're going to put a little clause in some seemingly insignificant bill that's going to have some little clause in it stating that you don't have to be a natural born citizen to run for president or be president of the United States of America. And if they slip that through sometime either later on this year or first part of next year, and then the election comes, we could very well be in trouble. Because I can't for the life of me figure out why somebody would dig in their heels so hard to conceal their birth certificate when there's, let's face it, me, you guys out there listening, whatever, chances are about all of us, somebody says, hey, I need to see your birth certificate. Some states issue those little embossed cards, which I've got. And then some people have them, some people don't. But I just about bet you anything, unless it happens on a weekend, within 48 to 72 hours, about anybody that I know of could produce their birth certificate. You know, I didn't have to go down here at the bank and get in the bank box, pull it out. You know, some people's got them home in a lockbox or whatever. But, you know, what is the big deal about hiding it? You know, it'd be so simple. Hell, you know, you just walk up there and say, here's the damn thing. No, you know, just shut the hell up. But, no, that hadn't happened. And Hawaiian governor, I thought that was kind of funny here, I don't know, a few weeks ago. That, oh, well, it's been misplaced. Well, how in the hell can you misplace something when you never had it in the first damn place? You know, that's just dumb. I guess they figure that we're all just, you know, dumb as stumps, can't figure out anything. And I'll tell you what, my 10-year-old granddaughter, she couldn't figure something out on this, figure out there's something wrong. I just shake my head in shame, you know. It's so obvious. It's just ludicrous. But anyway, that's the thing you really got to watch for this next year in this election, is them trying to slip that. Really pay attention to these bills. They're, you know, whenever they do it, you can go to whitehouse.gov or senate.gov, whatever, and you can find these bills and read them yourself. Yeah, in fact, you can download them in PDF format, print them out, and sit there and read them. And really watch in those things, because I have a funny feeling they're going to try to slip one past us, and on that birth certificate thing. And I bet Schwarzenegger just love that. But anyway, as far as the banker part is, and him saving the world, everything's going to be fine this next year. It's all going to straighten itself out. There's only one wrench in the clock that might screw him up on that. That is if Ron Paul gets his way, and Rand Paul and the rest of them up there wants to audit that Fed. If they ever audit that Fed, and I have a funny feeling they're going to actually get to do it. The thing of it is, they've had enough time now to cook the book, so to speak. You know, present, you know, false books, this and that. And I still can't figure out how in the hell Bernanke got away with sitting there in front of the Congress whenever they was grilling him, and they asked him, well, who did you send this money to overseas? And he just said, and they said, are you going to tell us? And he just said, no. Who the hell does he think he is anyway? He may be the director of Federal Reserve, but he is not above the law. But anyway, there's all I have to say. Have a nice day, and pay attention to your politics, because it's your future and your kids' future. Anyway, good night.